Damn, Daniel, back at it again with the alien and space themed shoes? So I've literally always wanted to paint a pair of shoes, and back when I was probably 14 or so, I bought a really cheap pair of white shoes, and they were like some Vans knockoffs or something, and I wanted to paint them like Starry Night. And what ended up happening was I hated the way it looked, and I just kind of gave up on them. So I really wanted to paint these sneakers and have it be a success story because I don't want to give up anything anymore. I'm not giving up projects anymore, and it's really easy to do that. And I used to do it a lot, especially when I was younger, and even now. So this is the first time that I'm really sticking with it and getting it done. So I'm really happy because not only did I finish, but I finished them and they look better than I even anticipated. And people are gonna say, hey, where'd you get those shoes? They're kind of interesting. I'll be like, well, I know someone who can make some for you. Oh yeah, I'm talking about myself. Oh my god, this project took so long. That was just the raw footage. I had to trim all that down. Look at these crusty shoes too. Oh my gosh, I had so much to work with. So I started jotting down some notes in the beginning, and I got my materials all ready. So these are the brushes that a friend gave to me back in high school, I think. And they're not the best quality, but for this project, it's perfect. And these are the paints I got from Target. So they were actually not too expensive. I was happy about that. Decided to take the New Balance logos off with a seam ripper and give myself a really clean canvas. And this was actually, so satisfying to do. Look at that. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so nice without the logo there. Oh, I feel like if New Balance employees or someone is watching this, that would hurt their feelings. So I have absolutely no problem with New Balance. I just needed to take the logo off to make a nice, smooth canvas. I don't want to hurt your feelings. Please sponsor me. Okay, so I am painting everything super, super white to give myself the cleanest canvas possible. If I just painted over the pink, it wouldn't make the colors pop quite as much. So I did this over the course of a few days. I think I painted it like 2 or 3 times. And the shoe actually got really hard and the paint dried, and I was able to do some really cool designs on it. So as you can see, I have some more complicated designs on part of the shoe, and that was like a little earth on the inside there. There's an alien. I was really excited to paint her. She's so cute. That was going to be an astronaut, but I wasn't really feeling it, so I was really going to just leave that for later decisions. This is when I started stippling. I think it's called stippling. No, it's definitely not stapling. But I was, anyway, taking paint with like a really fluffy brush and doing different colors like black and black mixed with blue and lighter blue. I also added some pink and red colors, and then I took that same brush, dipped it in white, and flicked it a bunch of times to make this really cool star effect. And it turned out so cool. Look how good that looks. Not to pat myself on the back or anything, but that looks really cool. Now it's time for the details. So I'm starting off with my cute little alien, painting her with a mix of blue and green, and then just filling in the rest with some blackish paint mixed with a tiny bit of purple just to give it a little bit of an edge. That's next, this part on the side. So it turned out pretty cool. Procrastination. So this kind of sucked. I basically lost a huge amount of my footage and became really sad. So instead of actually sitting down and finishing editing everything, I decided to do a bunch of other projects that had nothing to do with the project that I was currently doing. And honestly, I'm not even sad about it. I actually finished this one, which I know, shocker, right? But I will put in little bonus pictures of my finished ukulele at the end. It looks so cute, and the stickers really added a beautiful touch to it. That's Naruto's sexy jutsu, if you were wondering. Just in time for more Naruto-inspired stuff. I had this old sweater from H&M. It really wasn't even that old, but it got kind of like weird and stained from the dryer. I don't even know what happened. It went from pink to like pinkish gray. But never mind that, I found the cutest new design. This is the tattoo Gaara has on his forehead in the Naruto series. Was thinking low-key about getting a tattoo. And look at this ASMR I got by accident. ASMR is literally the best. So I started to make this circle skirt and realized I couldn't finish it because I didn't have a zipper or elastic, so I decided to go to check out the 7 Magic Mountains in Las Vegas instead. I mean, these are super pretty. They're just like super bright like my glasses, like the paint is so bright. My favorite is the one with the colors all like that. Gay pride. Wait, I have to show you something. On top of the blue boulder, there's like actually little tiny boulders. I think people threw those up there. I don't know if that's actually part of the art exhibit or not. You know, the mountains and sand all start to look the same after a while. I actually am looking for some really good sand. I'm trying to make some ankle weights made of socks. And you fill the socks with sand and then tie them to your ankles, and they're great ankle weights. Hashtag Rockley. Yeah, these are super, super beautiful. My only complaint is that I wish there was more information about the artist and less people. Okay, and we're back. So I mixed some acrylic paint with water in this jar and dipped the shoelaces in them to make this really pretty purple color. So I just laid them out on some rocks in the backyard. I didn't mind getting some paint on and let them dry. In the meantime, I took the shoes and started filling in some of the details. So this is the UFO on the back. I started to also mix the colors for my cute little tiny Saturn, and I know that Saturn is not actually orange, but I thought it would add a really fun pop of color to the side of the shoe. Plus, honestly, like, I could do what I want, so. This is the really cool Ceram coat that I got from Target, actually, and I wasn't sure how it was gonna look, but it looked so freaking cool. Do you see how shiny that is? I ended up doing so much of the shoe with that, and it really gave it that galactic feel that I absolutely love. Also, really important to note, you have to paint the bottom black if you want it to really pop over a darker color. So the reason that the gloss looks so dark and purple is because I painted it over a black layer. And, oh, my favorite part of the shoe process, peeling the shoe. Look at how satisfying that is. It is so crisp. Ah! Look at how the gloss turned out. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. And the little gold that I put on the stars looks awesome as well. So you can see I added some detail to the little planet on the side there. So cute. Saturn is poppin'. And I wish I could show you every single detail from this shoe process, but unfortunately, as I said before, the footage was lost. And I was really depressed about it, actually. Then I just went in with a fine-tuned Sharpie and colored in some of the lines of the, not astronaut, but satellite, because I changed it and I thought it looked better. So I spent the afternoon looking for my camera, and I realized I left it outside while I was filming the drying shoelaces. Luckily, it did not blow over, and it did not rain. I am so lucky. But this is how the shoelaces turned out. Color-wise, I think it's pretty nice. Is that, like, gonna show up? Yeah, that's pretty nice. It was much darker before, especially when it was wet, and the color was very saturated and just, like, intense. Anyways, yes, I am insanely lucky that my camera was not completely destroyed, and the lens cap was not even on. So I guess I'm just really, really lucky. With the actual filming of the designs, I know it could have been hard to see up close, but this is how they turned out. So this is the first shoe. And so I made it kind of orangey. I added some gold streaks. There's my beautiful alien. I really love how the purple shiny paint came out, like the gloss. This is just Galaxy, because there was already enough going on with these shoes. And then for the other one, I did a satellite on the side. I did the same number of glossy coats because it actually did make a really big difference. In the back, we have the spaceship sucking up Area 51, which is super cool. If you look closely, there's little people also getting sucked up as well. And some of the debris that came out from the building. And then just plain stars. And this is the front of the shoe. Now we are going to put in the soles. The soles are just like plain and kind of basic looking. I wanted to kind of add a pop of color just in case I take the shoes off. You can see from the outside what the inside looks like. I know that might be like super extra, but I have these fabric markers. This is, it says purple, but it's like very magenta-y. Okay, so I have let the insoles dry in the sun, and they are dry to the touch, so let's put the shoes together. Obviously, you want to put the right insole in the right shoe. For the laces, I'm gonna add a little bit of fun because they are cool looking, but I don't want the shoes to look too dark without anything else going on. At the very end of the shoelaces, I know there's a word for it, but I don't know what it is. I'm gonna add a little bit of gold, this is nail polish, and silver sparkles. Okay, so now that the insoles are in, I am gonna put the laces on and see how it looks. Now for the final touch. Bam! Adds that pop of color, that little bit of flair. Got them alien and space shoes. Do 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 do. Thanks everyone for being here and for watching my video. I hope you learned something. I hope that whatever project you're working on, you actually push through it and finish it. Whatever project has collected dust in your closet, you can do it. You can finish it, I promise. It's hard, but you can do it. My faith is with you, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. If you want someone else to see this because you think they would be great at painting sneakers, definitely send this their way. See you next time. Over and out. Bye.